Good morning everyone. If you didn't know yet, in the current battle event, you can practice playing Banyue if you want to head start on practicing his combo or you want to try out if he is for you or not. Let's start from the basic. We'll use terminology A as basic attack button and E as special button in this video. Banyue has two kind of basic strings, Towering Peak by tapping A from A1 to A4 and Majestic Summit by tapping E from E1 to E4. This basic attack strings is important for Banyue adrenaline generation, so he should always use it whenever possible. And different from other DPS agents, pressing special on Banyue with enough adrenaline doesn't immediately goes into EX specials. We access Banyue EX specials through input or combo sequence. If we press E after A1 or A2, we'll go to Lion's Roar. Press E after A3 or A4, we'll go to Earthshaker. Press A after E1 or E2 will go to Mountain Tremor, and press A after E3 or E4 will go to One Spot. These are the 4 variants of Banyue EX specials. Now bear with me here. You may need to memorize some sequence and combo, but over time with practice, this will naturally become muscle memory. So don't worry too much about it and don't give up trying. Banyue EX special is divided into 2 variants. One Spot and Lion's Roar being the light EX special, which is a more versatile moves, while Earthshaker and Mountain Tremor being the heavy EX specials, which overall has higher damage multiplier. 2 of these EX specials variant has their own uses, which we will talk about more later. And each of these is connected between each other. By that I mean, we can cancel One Spot with Lion's Roar to transform it into Lion's Roar Wrath, which has more damage multiplier, and same as that, we can cancel Earthshaker with Mountain Tremor to transform it into Mountain Tremor's Wrath. That's why I call both One Spot and Earthshaker a primary moves, while Lion's Roar and Mountain Tremor a secondary move, because we are being incentivized to do the respective primary move before the secondary move for higher damage. Now what do I mean by cancel? Canceling is basically continuing the combo from EX specials to another EX specials, but we cannot randomly cancel Banyue EX specials. For example, if we cancel One Spot too fast into another EX, his beat isn't summoned yet, which means no damage inflicted and wasted adrenaline. There's a specific timing in the move where if you time it correctly, we will see a flash indicating a perfect cancel, meaning 2 moves are being executed at the same time. This EX Specials cancel is one of Banyue's strongest aspect, enabling him to deal high damage within a short window of time with the right control. The perfect cancel window is different on each EX Specials. I suggest you try it on your own to feel the animation and audio cue. And note that the perfect cancel window becomes easier to get if Banyue is in the Visage of Wrath state and has a Mountain Knight stack. My tips on EX Special perfect cancel is, you can immediately input the first 2 buttons and wait for the 3rd input for the perfect cancel timing like this.
Tranquil death. Mountain's light. Tranquil death. Mountain's light. Shake the earth. Burn open. Shake the earth. Burn open.
But how do we cancel EX specials exactly? We do it by using an input sequence as follows. This is something that needs to be memorized at the start, but just like I said before, over time, muscle memory will take over. And you may remember it easier by seeing that these moves has a pattern. The primary moves both on an alternating sequence AEA and EAE. And the secondary moves both start with double button, AAE and EEA. Quick input can only be used by this condition. Only during EX specials, Banyue hold basic, chain attack, ultimate, assist follow-up, dodge counter, and quick assist. If we use quick input from a neutral state, the result will be a false input reading a basic attack. And I should emphasize the word during in this quick input activation condition, meaning the quick input is pressed during the previous move's animation. For example, if we start on Banyue hold basic entering Visage of Wrath and we want to continue into One Spot, we input EAE fully before the hold basic animation end. And as the hold basic animation end, Banyue will automatically continue to One Spot. If we input it after the animation like it's a different move, it will be a false input into a basic attack. So if we want to execute a Wrath move, we first need to do 3 basic attack into the primary EX specials, then cancel it into the secondary EX specials. But there's another way. While Banyue is in an attacking sequence, Banyue can access Immovable Mountain by pressing dodge, which can parry enemy attack just like a defensive assist that can be followed up with defensive assist follow-up as well. And this is, I would say, Banyue's second strongest aspect after his EX special cancels. After the Immovable Mountain, holding basic will immediately make Banyue goes to one spot without needing to do basic attack strings, and holding special will go to Earthshaker. This is, arguably, an easier way to access the EX Wrath move for damage dealing. It would be better if we can see the application directly, so let's walk together on an example run. Now we start on a mobbing stage. This is something that will be useful on CU defense, highlighting Banyue great coverage. One spot is the best use for this scenario. Start with basic attack string E123 into a one spot to group the mob. Perfect cancel into Lion's Roar Wrath for damage, which also fully fill Banyue's fire. Hold basic to enter Visage of Wrath. Now we get 4 free EX specials loaded by the 4 Mountain Might stack below the fire meter. We cancel the hold basic into another one spot into Lion's Roar Wrath again to kill all the mob. Then, the second run of enemy consists of 2 separate enemies, which we will group again by one spot through basic attack E123. After all the Mountain's Might stack is used up, close the Visage of Wrath by hold basic for the huge damage from toppling mountain, killing the small guy. Now it's a fight of attrition. Keep basic attack for adrenaline generation, get as much parry with Immovable Mountain, followed by EX Special's Mountain Tremor Riot sequence for damage. And when the second wave ends, the third wave boss shows up, preferably with Banyue has full fire meter. Greet the boss by entering Visage of Wrath through hold basic, use up all 4 Mountain Might stack with EX Special's perfect cancel. I like to do double Mountain Tremor strat for the highest damage outside of stun, but different scenario for stun winner rotation may have different Visage of Wrath rotation. After the Visage of Wrath end with toppling mountain, the next plan is quite similar as before. Just use up all the Adrenaline EX specials perfect cancel and get as many parry to get the fire metal full as soon as possible. Then we can enter Visage of Wrath again with Banyue ultimate, repeating the cycle into another 4 EX special perfect cancel into toppling mountain and sweep on what's left. This video is just a Banyue combo guide and introduction. Now I want to show how Banyue complexity rise with the element of team rotation. Here with Dial-In, Banyue can start a stun window with defensive assist or dodge parry, followed by hold basic for one spot, cancel into Lion's Roar Wrath which will trigger the chain attack, but before the chain attack is triggered, we can perfect cancel the Lion's Roar Wrath into a third EX specials. Here, it's another one spot, but continuing this with an Earthshaker or Mountain Tremor will be better for damage. What happened then? Due to the versatility of Banyue Life EX special, he is still dealing damage during Dial-In chain attack. The next give Banyue his ultimate, entering him into the Visage of Wrath state. And assuming this is a DA boss, Banyue next can continue into 4 EX specials cancel and into his own ultimate in the stun window. But before we get too excited on the stun window rotation, there is a lot of preambles that we need to talk about. There's the source management, how can we make sure Banyue get full fire and disables before stun, days management, how many stun is optimal for Banyue, and how can we line the stun window start with Banyue resource generations, buff and debuff management, which of course also affected by who is his support teammate. All of this will be discussed more deeply next week after Banyue's release on his rotation guide. If you like this content, I would really appreciate if you can like, share, comment, or join channel members to support. As always, I hope this video helps you and see you next time.
Wildfire! Blazing gale! Wildfire! Burn all peace! Hold it! Tremble! I stand unyielding! Continue! Relax! Hold it! Tremble! Don't run! Shot! Look! Mountainous strength! Hold it! Mountains fall and scatter! Tremble! Don't take another step! Tremble this! I stand unyielding! Hold it! Mountainous strength!